Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. I got an interesting question. It's actually going to be somewhat technical question. So some of you that have been waiting, some of you leave these messages on the channel. I subscribed to your channel because I wanted to watch programming videos, and you keep on making all these videos about other stuff. I don't even know what to say to you. Like, how many have you seen my videos? Oh gosh, it's funny. But you know what? I don't know why you're sticking around, but you know, it's fine. But here you go. So this will help you. It'll make you feel better that you subscribe to a channel called Simple Programmer. Maybe I should just change the name. All right. So this is requested to keep it anonymous, but you could give me a fake name. I'm gonna say this is from Bob. So Bob writes, he wants to know how not to feel lost while learning to code, which a lot of people have this problem. I'm learning the mean stack, okay, from different online courses and tutorials. The problem is there are way too many technologies, languages, and frameworks to learn. No kidding, I agree with you. Also, every course that I've ever stumbled upon is usually incomplete. They teach some random basic terms about a language/framework, and that's it. How can I learn to build a complete software or create a GUI, graphical user interface, just by writing a few lines of code in a browser code editor? I'm feeling kind of lost and confused. Thank you. So you are feeling a little bit lost and confused if you think you're going to create a program from a few lines of code. I don't know. I don't know if we're there yet. I don't know if I'd want to hire you as a developer who creates a program from a few lines of code. So I have a feeling that code would be pretty obscure, and you know, I've seen some of the competitions where they squeeze the code into like one line, but let's not do that. So as far as what you're talking about here, as far as you know, you're trying to learn mean stack, it doesn't matter what you're trying to learn. And there's so many technologies and frameworks and all of this, right? I'm with you, right? This is something that is a big struggle for software developers. Back in the day, okay, when I was learning to code, there wasn't very many options, and there wasn't very many options to learn, right? I mean, when I was learning C, there's like 5 books on C. That's it, okay? Or just C++. There wasn't very many, right? And you read all the classic books. I mean, you learned about Boost framework and STL and all, but there wasn't much, okay? Like you could read the MCN journal or the Dobbs, whatever it was, and you could kind of stay up abreast on the industry. Okay, so that's good and bad. Okay, it was good because I knew what I needed to learn, right? And I wasn't overwhelmed by all this technology and frameworks and stuff because there wasn't that many options. But it was bad because there weren't very many resources. So it was difficult to find free content. There wasn't YouTube, there wasn't blogs out there that had a lot of information out there. There even wasn't a lot of books out there, right? A lot of times, you know, to get really high level stuff, you might have to pay for consulting and training and stuff like that, and good luck finding those people, okay? So today, let's go to today. Today what you have is you've got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of noise, okay? Signal to noise ratio, right? Noise, you've got a lot of noise, but it's a huge advantage because there's a lot of resources, and there's a lot of free resources. There's a lot of good paid ones as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guide you in a couple of steps here. So first of all, from the top, principle, looking at the philosophy of this, what do you have to do pragmatically? Pragmatically, what you have to do is you have to narrow your scope, and you have to be really focused on what you're going to learn, right? Don't be distracted by all the frameworks and technologies. I'll tell you this, you're never going to know it all. You can't know it all. No one knows it all. Today is the era of the specialist, not of the generalist. You cannot know it all, okay? But what you can do is you can pick a really thin slice, and you can be really, really good at that, and that's what's gonna get you the big bucks, right? And that's what's also gonna shorten the time that it's gonna take you to learn, okay? So I'm gonna point you to 2 resources, okay, that are gonna help you with this. First is a course that I created called 10 Steps to Learn Anything Quickly. Go check it out if you haven't. You don't have to buy the course, but it gives you a process, right? It's not just for learning quickly, because it's not that you need to learn quickly in this case, okay? It's that you need to learn focused, okay? And it gives you a process that will help you to focus, to make it so that the scope, all this stuff that's this noise out here, that you narrow it down and you hone in on exactly what it is you need to learn, and you create a plan to do that, because that's the only way you're gonna move forward and make progress. And I'll tell you, it's funny that you said in this email that there's all these courses out there, but all of them are incomplete, or they're teaching different pieces. There's no complete thing. That's true. This is how the world works, right? This is why knowledge is valuable and learning on your own is difficult, right? But the most valuable skill you can learn in your life, again, that's why I say get that course, is to learn to learn. Okay? You have to, no one teaches you this in school. You have to learn how to learn. That's why I put together the course, because I had to learn this the hard way. But after doing like 55 Pluralsight courses, which you can check out here, by the way, that's the other resource I wanted to point you to, is Pluralsight has a lot of really good content. If you're looking for video tutorials, I did courses on there. That's why I vouch for them, right? But that doesn't even matter, because there's a ton of stuff out there. It's not that you can't find the information. If you want to find some good ones, those are the ones that I would recommend. But my point is this, is that you've got to narrow the scope down, right? And you've got to focus on exactly what it is you're going to learn and have a good process for doing that. And once you do that, then it'll be easy, right? And you're going to piece together the pieces from different resources, right? So when I learn something, okay, I don't read a book cover to cover, okay? And that's one of the tenets that I talk about in this course, by the way, is I don't do that. That doesn't make sense, okay? That's a waste, and it's usually incomplete to some degree. Instead, what I do is I find pieces here. I want to learn about something, I find a video tutorial here, and I find parts of it that are relevant to me. I find a book here, parts of it that are relevant to me. I find someone I can ask questions to, a mentor, and I ask them certain questions that they can answer, that they're an expert in, right? And I get all of these resources together, but the way that works, the only way that can work is that I already have a plan ahead of time. I know what it is I'm going to learn. I know what my goal is, right? I always tell you this here on the channel, is that you always need to learn X so you can do Y. If you don't have a Y, you don't have an X. You're not going to learn X. So what is your why? What are you actually trying to accomplish, right? Are you trying to become a mean stack developer? What does that mean exactly? What kind, right? What kind of mean stack developer? What do you want to specialize in? What technologies, right? What exactly is it? You know, whatever you're doing, you need to figure that out. And once you know exactly what it is, right? One good way to do this is look at job descriptions and say, I want to be able to get this job. Good. Now you can work backward from there and say, this is what I need to know in order to get this job. I want to be able to build this app. That's even better, because now you can say, well, what do I need to know in order to be able to build that app? You see what I'm saying? You work backwards, and then you can make a focused learning plan. That's the best way to do it, and that's how you avoid the noise and all the crazy stuff out there. And like I said, you're just never going to know it all, so you got to pick, and you got to be very specific. It's a good time to be alive, because there's so much information out there, but you've got to develop the skill of weeding out the signal from the noise so that you can actually find out what's valuable. All right, that's all I got for you today. Make sure you click the subscribe button below. Go ahead and click the bell so that you don't miss any videos, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.